Hello, hello. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into a collective reading. All right, how are you guys? We are doing great over here. Just going to set the mood for myself here. Give myself some good vibrations. Really, really good vibrations. For sure here. Yes, 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 yes. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm excited. Hey, CD, how's it going? Got your email and just emailed you back. I'm going to go ahead and jump into a collective reading for the people who will come and watch later. They'll have something to chew on right off the bat, okay? So, got to cater to the ones who can't make it as well, right? I've been led to do that, so that is what I'm going to start doing. I got your email and I replied. How have you been? Good, I hope. Let's go ahead and jump in. Now, do keep in mind that these do narrow down to be quite specific, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is a collective general reading at this point. Okay. I'm starting out good here. Give us more. Okay, let's see. I like what I'm seeing here so far. I've actually been pretty good. Finished my forest class today. So a forest class, in case you don't know, is a 2-week class. But trust me, they try to cram a whole block into that 2 weeks, okay? So, wow. This is good so far here. So I finished that. I turned in my final paper. And now I just got to try to catch up in the physics class, okay? Yes. You guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in and share the live. I am currently doing a collective reading. And it looks like it's going to be a love reading, actually. So if you have, and not just love, actually, okay? It is love, I see. It is travel. It is good news. Like, this is good all the way around here. All the way around. Mistakes being reversed, all right? Yes, I love this. So we started out with the Courier card. Hit that like and subscribe on your way in. We started out with the Courier card, and then we went to the Lover. So you will be getting some very good information or an offer of some kind for love here. This is someone who is very romantic, all right? And this is going to move. This is not going to be something that's snail pace, okay? It's going to move really fast. All right, because this person is ready for new adventures. They're ready to journey with someone who is compatible with them. I see that they made a mistake in the past with a divine feminine who they are not feeling and just can't be bothered with anymore. And they are actually over that person is what I'm sensing. There is no more, trying to make things work, wishing it could have happened. They have done the work. It was a long journey for them. It took a while to get here, but they are here now and they are looking for a true divine match. Okay, so whoever that person was did you a favor, right? Hit that like and subscribe on the way in. Okay, hit that like and subscribe and share the live. All right. Oh, this is good energy I'm feeling here. Yeah, no more pain. This person is over it. They're not playing games. They're not here to make any more mistakes. And they're going to be very, very intentional about how they feel towards you and what they want with you. Okay? So get ready. If you are not operating in your divine feminine essence, then it's time to start working on that. Okay, that divine masculine card just tried to jump out. Okay, so this is the longing and craving card in reverse. So this will be a very grounded connection. Okay, this is not something that, even though they do want to move fast with you, it's simply because they recognize your value. Okay, but it won't be because they are flighty. Okay, or they're just aching and longing for just to have someone in their life. They want something true and something real. Okay, all right, hit that like and subscribe on your way in. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Nothing more from those cards. We're going to pull 3 from this deck and close out the reading. I am doing a collective reading. Okay, Pro John, no, I actually have regular moderators who are part of my channel and part of my team. I appreciate the offer, but yeah, we already have that set up. Okay, so this is the love card in reverse here. Is this you? Yeah, this is your energy saying that you're not sure if you're ready for love, but you want it, but you're not sure if you want to open up yet. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, John. I appreciate the gift. Okay, yeah, you're not sure if you want that yet. You've been kind of going back and forth about how you feel about a relationship at this point. So that's why not too many cards are jumping out here. But let's see if we can get 2 more. It's going to be obviously up to you to decide. But I can tell you that this person really wants you. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, yeah, you're still dealing with heartbreak and pain, which is another reason this divine feminine came out backwards here. So he just left a divine feminine in reverse, and you are still not ready. So it may be that he won't come towards you right away because this person is actually ready for something real. So it's going to be up to you to put yourself in a position where you release the pain just as he has, okay? Or they have, because it could just be someone with masculine energy here, okay? All right, okay. Let's see if we can get 1 more card. Hey, Cameron. Thank you. It's always good to see your beautiful face as well. Okay, so this is saying if you do open yourself up, your phoenix is expected to rise. You will rise from the ashes, okay? This is going to require a changed mind. This is you being willing to rekindle that loving part of yourself, okay? Hit that like and subscribe on your way in, okay? This is you really, really... Carmen with the T, you say your last day of your membership. Oh, okay. Well, you're welcome to renew. It's only $2.99 a month, okay? But yeah, this is your phoenix rising. Yeah, this is going to come with a changed mind. This is the kind of love where your mind has to be made up to receive it. Hello, Brenda. And you have to be willing and open, and you have to be willing to push past mistakes away and just really not be suspicious, which is hard to do when you've been hurt. I understand, okay? But yeah, so that is your first collective reading. Well, that is your collective reading for those who would come along and watch later, or those who came in the room and it resonated with you, okay? All right, let me go back and see what comments I missed. Okay, let's see. Hey, Britt, nice to see your beautiful face here. Okay, wonderful. We got Britt, we got Cam, we got Carmen, we got Brenda, and we got CD. Wonderful so far. All right, you guys share the live, okay? You can share it via text message, you can share it via email, or you can share it on your social media. Also, remember, you can book personal readings with me. I am happy to go ahead and do those for you. The link for that is in the description box below. CD, the list is now open, okay? So if anybody wants to get on the list for a reading who has never had one before, or if you've had a reading before and you want another reading, and you can leave a super chat of $9.99 or more, and we will go ahead and start a reading for you. In the meantime, and in between time, call your buddies up and tell them to come to Umi Jua's Tarot, okay? And we will get that done. I met a lovely woman today, a young lady. I think she said she's 31, and she was just a very down to earth, very, I don't know, just cool. She's low key, she has the colored hair and she does nail art. And she had on the overalls they were shorts, but like the overalls and stuff. She just has her own vibe, and she's an animal lover and stuff. So it was just cool to get to chat with her. We were standing outside, okay, and at some point I was kind of over in the shade because these hot flashes and other things that be going on. We can't just be standing out in the sun just to be standing while we chit-chatting, right? But the sun was facing her, and I'm watching her get, hey, Sandra, I'm watching her get more and more flush in the face, right? And I'm thinking, is she nervous to talk to me? I was like, oh, no, she's standing in the sun, right? So I said, you want to move over here in the shade? Come on, girl, get out that sun. And she was like, oh, yeah, it's like it never dawned on her because we were just talking. But I'm like, no, now we can't have you out here, burning. So I asked her if she was a ginger because, she has her hair all colored and stuff. And she says, no, but my dad is Irish. So it's, interesting you would pick that up, But she was just lovely. And so, yes, them hot flashes, Brenda, I'm telling you every single time. But she was just lovely to talk to, and we just got to talking about just various different things, about life, and what our faith and our beliefs came up. And she's a pagan, and she did mention that she's a witch or whatever. And when she brought it up, she kind of looked at me like she was wondering if I was going to judge her, right? Hey, blessings, it's okay, hon. We understand. You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live. But yeah, she kind of looked like, when she said it, like, is she going to judge me? And so I'm just listening to her talk, because she's telling me how she came into it. And she's not really seasoned in it. She's just recently started dabbling in it and everything because it's something that she's been interested in for a long time. And so I'm just listening. And at some point, she was like, you nothing about you like changed when I said that. Like your facial expression didn't change. You didn't flinch. You didn't. And I'm like, girl, I said I get accused of being a witch all the time because I read tarot cards, right? But I'm not a witch, so it don't bother me. But you being a witch ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? That ain't my business. That ain't my life. So ain't nothing about me needs to change. Like how I feel or how I see you or how I view you. That's absolutely your life. Okay? So, we just went on talking. But when we got done talking, she was like, I don't know what it is. I just love your energy. There's just something about you. And, I hear that a lot from people, but I think just the main thing is, it's very rare that I'm going to judge somebody, right? Especially like if you're not doing anything to me, you doing something to me, I'm going to judge the heck out of you, okay? But if I don't see you hurting me or other people, like, I don't have no skin in the game. I don't have a fight to fight with you, okay? So, yeah, I mean, I know a lot of times I meet people and I'll know them for weeks. I'll know them for months, right? And eventually at some point, they'll start talking about their job or something. And I'll be like, oh, what do you do? Right? And they'll be like, oh, you don't know what I do for a living? I was like, no, it never came up. And that's not why I wanted to get to know you. So what you do for a living, like, it's cool if you love it and you want to share and all that, but I don't have like this checklist I go down to try and be like, oh, is this person worthy of my time and attention? Like I said, if you ain't doing nothing to me, you worthy, right? And even if you are doing something to me, you are worthy. It's just what kind of time and attention you get, if any, right? So I think that was just a lesson on just letting people live, right? So we can't always, there are ways that we can interact with people, right? So CD, did anyone get on the list yet? Because I don't see nobody on the list, and I'm okay. I'm okay. So if you've never had a reading before, you guys go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. If you've never had a reading before, you can get a free reading. The first 3 people who get on the list get a free reading if you've never had a reading before. Or if you've had a reading before and you want to leave a super chat of $9.99 US or more, you can get on the list there as well. We are missing quite a few people tonight. I hope Daphne's okay. I hope Erica's okay. Walter. I know Ren said she's been working a lot. Moa. Yeah. Hey, Erica, we had just mentioned you. We were missing you. So yeah. Brenda, you never had a reading. You want to get on the list? I don't recall doing a reading for you. But yeah, so tonight is the last night of the month, you guys. And I'm excited. I don't know what September is going to bring, but I've already written down my September goals. Okay. And I anticipate those going very, very well. Okay. So Brenda CD is asking if you want to be on the list for a reading. Okay. But yeah, I anticipate September going very well. What are you guys' September looking like? Drop that in the comments. Are you expecting a great September? Anything special that you are hoping to happen? You know, let's go ahead and drop that in the comments so we can add a blessing to it. Okay, you just tell us you want to be on it. Brenda, just let us know if you want to be on the list and we'll go ahead and start your reading. Blessings, you said you're glad this month is done. It was too much. Okay, I can understand that. This is definitely a shift period. This is the month of Virgo, so it was an opportunity for us to face ourselves and see the things that need to be resolved within us. So that is the ego, and also past karma, and karmic relationships and all those kinds of things coming to light to give us a chance to clear those things out so that we can elevate. Okay. Brenda, I'm going to assume, hey, Daphne, love, we were just wondering about you. I'm going to assume that you are she, her. If not, you can correct me, but go ahead and drop your question in the comments. Okay. If you have a specific question, one question, or if you just want a general reading, let me know that in the comment section, okay? It's okay, Daphne. I think Blessings was on the phone too with a friend, which is why she was a little late. So I guess it's just that kind of night, you know? I was just telling them about a conversation I had with a young lady today that I got a chance to meet that was really, really interesting. So... okay, Erica, you said it's cleared out and you're ready for the new. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, Brenda wants a general reading, you guys. So we are going to do that for her. Let's get this. He told me this thing was new. I ought to make him buy me another one. But I ain't going to do it because he took me shopping today. So I ain't going to fuss about it. Okay, Brenda, you've never done this before. Okay, so this is cool. I am a seer, okay? I have been gifted with several abilities beyond this realm, okay? One is being able to see visions. I also have dreams. I am clairvoyant. I am clairaudient, meaning I hear from the other side or the spiritual realm. I also unlocked a new gift recently that I didn't know, but it's clairalience, where I can smell things that are given to me to help me hone in on what it is that's being said or seen. Okay. I also have a mild form of telepathy and let's see, other gifts and abilities that are beyond the spiritual realm. Now, although I use tarot and oracle cards, I am not necessarily a tarot reader. I use them to help me preserve energy so that I don't have to pull so much to reach between myself and the spirit realm. And so that you guys can get a picture of what it is I see, because you can't see what I see, okay, when I'm giving a reading. And it gives you confirmation that I am actually telling you what your spirit guides are saying to you. They speak to me, but I relay the messages, okay? These are your specific spirit guides, who includes the Most High, your angels, your ancestors, your higher self, okay? And yeah. All right, and the universe, okay? Because the Most High and the universe are very different. The universe is a created entity. The Most High was not, okay? All right, so I have cleared the energy for you. We are going to start your collective reading. Go ahead. Okay, you're very welcome for that background. Take a couple of deep breaths for me so that I can find your energy signature wherever you are in the world, okay? All right. Let's see what is there to say. What they got to say to you today. You see 1111 all the time. That is lots of synchronicities and confirmations all coming together at once. It's also meaning that there's a gateway or a portal open at that time for your life path and your life purpose. So if you ever see 1111, thank the heavens for being in alignment, first of all, but also ask them to help guide you through the portal so that you'll know exactly where you're supposed to be. It means you're where you're supposed to be, but where you're going next to help guide you, okay? I too see 1111 a lot. My angels send me numbers 333, 555, and 1111 most. Sometimes 444, and sometimes 222, and 1212 I get a lot as well. But the main ones they give me are 1111, 333, and 555. Wow, are you blocked? Are you feeling like stuck? You got some things that are just kind of holding you in? Or some things you're holding in? Okay. Daphne, yeah, I remember you telling us that before when we had those angel number picker cards, Daphne. You were saying 1111 was your number. You say you see those too, Brenda? The cards are not jumping. Are you stuck? You are? Are you feeling kind of afraid of the reading, or you just stuck in general? Because if you're afraid of the reading, you don't have to trust me, but trust yourself. Trust yourself to get the messages that you need, okay? That's one of the reasons I asked for a deep breath. One of the reasons I ask you to take a couple of deep breaths is because breath is inspiration, so it's God inspired, right? So as it comes through, your energy signature radiates out into the earth, and I can connect with that energy signature, right? But another reason is so that you can settle into the reading, okay? You're not afraid. Okay, so you're just feeling stuck. Okay. Well, let's release. Release. release, release. Let's see if we can get, not let's see, but I'm asking you to push through the blockages. Thank you. Push through, push through. Wow. Was there somebody that you were in love with before, Brenda, or somebody that was just a very empathetic and loving person, but something happened that they went away? Did they die, or you guys just break up? Or this could be a family member as well, this King of Cups. But it's somebody who was very compassionate and supportive, very empathetic and balanced, okay? Who is this? Okay, let me see if I'm missing comments, because sometimes I have to. Okay, Brenda, I will be asking you questions during your reading. Okay, your husband passed. Okay, I see, I see. How long ago was that? How long ago was it when he passed? You guys like and subscribe and share the live, okay? Like and subscribe and share the live. "17 years ago." Okay. Well, if you have been feeling stuck, not if, but since you have been feeling stuck here, your spirit team no longer wants that for you, okay? This is the World card, meaning that whatever you've been feeling is coming to a completion here. They're ready to give you fulfillment and a celebration of life, right? But he's overseas. Okay, so that makes sense as to why this World card comes into play. Okay, so this is very, it also represents travel, okay? So this is you coming to a place of fulfillment again, just completion and celebration of life, possibly doing a lot more traveling than usual. It's like this is your time, okay? This is where you're arriving. Is money not really, it's not really like an issue, but you are trying to be very frugal and save money, okay? Here's the Ace of Cups, bottom of the deck energy here. Yes, okay. So that is working out well for you. And then in comes the Ace of Cups. So this is real love here, okay? It's a spiritual connection. It is something that energizes you. It's very creative. The feelings are very it's just a new fresh start of feelings here. Possibly even proposal and marriage. Did he propose yet? Okay. Clarify this devil card. Yes, okay. All right. Clarify this devil card. Who is this? Is there someone else in your orbit who's trying to talk you out of this relationship? Or somebody else who is into you and Brenda? Who is this person? Can you? Okay. Your son, okay. Yeah, he keeps telling you that your judgment is clouded and that he's very codependent on you. Does he have some sort of addiction as well? But he really does not trust or believe in this relationship for you. Yeah, this is... He keeps telling you you're under an illusion. You say yes. So does this guy overseas, does he have money? Is he like wealthy or a businessman or something like that? Oh, okay, working out, okay. Health nut, gotcha. But yeah, he's very codependent on you. You say yes, okay. So he knows that if you go and stay with this guy, you're gonna have somebody to take care of you, and he feels like he's not gonna be a priority. So he's got to control your whereabouts so that he can basically stay under your skirt. Is there more here? Clear and precise. Oh, wow. So this is where all the stuck energy is coming from. This is not you being stuck. This is you being like caged in and not being allowed to be free. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can get any more here. But this man, I'm just going to say when, obviously it's up to you, but when you make your move to go there, he is going to be quite generous with you. Okay. Yeah. But he believes in taking care. He's a king of pentacles. Okay. He really believes in taking care. Does your son have a criminal background? Does he have a criminal background and is kind of atheist or doesn't believe in spirituality or something like that? Or is talking against your beliefs or trying to convince you of certain beliefs? Like, yeah, they're coming out now. Because he's definitely got you stuck. Okay, what's the no for? Because that's a no with a lot of O's. Because your comments, your replies are coming very slow. So I'm trying to figure out, put your responses with the questions that I'm asking. You said no, no criminal record? Or no on the spiritual beliefs thing? You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live, okay? Hit that like and subscribe and share the live. We are doing, the list is still open. I think there's only one other person on the list for the free readings. I'm definitely seeing somebody who, no criminal background. Okay. All right, let me ask for clarity on this. Clarify these two cards for me. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. Ha. So, really, what's happening? Yeah, what's happening is when it comes to you, right? His moral compass is kind of askewed, right? He would rather have control. This is the Emperor in reverse. He would rather have control over your life at any cost. Like there's no line for him, okay? Keeping you in his orbit, in his atmosphere, is like the primary goal for him, right? So you see these bars here. When you say he keeps you in the house all the time, yes, he does, okay? And he's not sorry for that, okay? This is his way of maintaining control of your connection, all right? So if anyone else wants to get on the list, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, I'm not afraid to sign off, okay? Hit that like and subscribe, okay? I show up to help people, and you know, I'm not going to beg anybody to take that help. And then there are very few people in the room. YouTube hasn't been pushing the lives as much lately for some reason, but that will turn around because it must. Okay, so here comes the Fool card. This is telling you, Brenda, to trust in life, okay? To take this new adventure, to seek out this new opportunity with full innocence and understand the possibilities are endless for you, okay? You can be spontaneous here. You don't have to plan every meticulous thing out because this person will make sure you are okay. All right. So if you are willing to take a leap of faith, then your spirit team is ready to go with you. All right. Okay. That is your reading, ma'am. That is your reading. All right. Blessings, you say your brother. You're very welcome, Brenda. You said your brother was the same way with your mom. No one else on the list yet? Okay, that's fine. Okay. All right, you guys. I don't know if you have been to my booking site yet, but my prices have definitely changed. And there are certain things that I used to offer here on live that I do not offer anymore. I won't be offering any more passed on. Yeah, Daphne, we talked about that baby coming sooner rather than later. Yes. Yeah, if Meadow is still here and she wants to get on the list, I'll be happy to answer her question, but I'm not even sure if she's still here or was willing to wait around. You're very welcome, Brenda. Very welcome, love. But yeah, so what was I saying? I forgot that quick. Somebody remind me if you can remember it. Oh, I was talking about my booking site. Okay, so I'm no longer offering passed on loved ones reading. You said, Daphne, if I want to add you, I can. Hey, the list is open. But I'm no longer offering passed on loved ones readings here on live. Okay. And I'm also not offering soul readings here on live anymore. Okay. Each one of those are a separate reading. Okay. So in the passed on loved ones readings are a little on the more expensive side, and the soul readings are on the expensive side. They are expensive for now, because those do take a lot out of me, and doing one that's more extensive makes more sense to my energy than doing one that takes 5 or 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, because if my energy is going to be spent anyway, I may as well give those in-depth readings and just take that time, right? So, Daphne, what kind of reading you want tonight, love? Oh, subscribers are coming in. Wonderful, wonderful. You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live. Okay. Oh, wow, Brenda. I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe that's why your son is trying to hold on so tight. See, love or light, you want to have one too? Yeah, we can put you on the list. Okay, you will come after Daphne, because I know I've never read you before. Okay. All right, Daphne, let's do a general reading for you. You guys hit that like and subscribe, okay? And share the live. You can share it via that's Sai, my niece texting me. I had texted her earlier and told her I was about to go live. She be forgetting. But yeah, I got minnow brain so bad lately. I got minnow brain and keto brain, so I be forgetting what I'm saying lately. Hey, Sai, there you are. You say I'm glowing. Wonderful. I'm glad that's going on. Who is this with this long comment? Oh, blessings. Okay, I was like, did Meadow come back? I'm trying to light the yerba santa now for you, Daphne, so we can clear the energy. There we go. Take a couple deep breaths for me. My honey was supposed to go to a barbecue, and I told him to bring me a plate, and it's now 6:46, and I'm betting he forgot. If he forgot my plate, then I'm gonna have some choice words for him, and they're gonna be like, "You forgot my plate." Oh, I'm just gonna act a big baby. I'm gonna annoy the heck out of him, acting like a big old kid. I didn't even get my burger. Okay, Daphne. Here we go. Have you heard from your mister? You said you would be hangry, Blessings. You said no. Key Stewart, I don't know how you missed the free list, baby. Actually, Daphne is not on. She's on the list, but she's not free. So I think you can get on the list. You'll have to ask CD. CD manages the list. Okay. Oh, is this what I'm looking at? Wow. Wow. Chad, that man done come to some mental, he has come to some clarity. Yeah, he's come to some clarity on how he messed up. And he know his money ain't right. But he don't know how to get unstuck from that. But he recognizes that you are the strength, the glue that held you guys together. That he recognizes your value now. Like really seeing that the partnership that you guys had was amazing. Okay, you guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live. CD, you say you already closed the list? How many people did we read already? Just 2, right? We're on our second one. Daphne she's being read before, so she won't be on the free list, right? I read 3 people? No, I've only read... Wait a minute now. I know my minnow brain ain't tripping that bad, and my keto brain. I just read Brenda, now I'm reading Daphne. Daphne's not a free reading. Who else did I read? Okay, sorry. Sorry, Daphne. Okay. It could be my keto brain, CD. Key, you'll have to wait until I finish this reading. Okay, and then we'll see what's up. Yeah, okay, so he sees that you've attained pretty much and fulfilled a lot of your dharma, like what you're here for. He knows that the accomplishments that you've made. Hey, Carlos Childry. Yeah, he knows that the accomplishments that you've made are just far beyond him. right? And this wheel of fortune is reversed. He's really going through bad luck right now. He feels like and knows that his life is out of his control now. And things are just negative. Hey, Lady Idiot, welcome back. Okay. What do we need to do with this information? What is the point of this information? Why are you telling us this? Okay. So he's still stonewalling, though. He's still freezing you out with silence. Oh, that's self-punishment, though. At this point, he can't deflect anymore because he's come to the realization of your value. So he can't deflect and say, oh, it's all you, it's all you. He's come to the realization now that he don't really have a second chance here. Lady Idiok, if you leave a super chat of $9.99 US or more, I would be glad to give you a reading. Okay? All right. So yeah, he understands now that there is no second chance here. He has lost his opportunity. He can't really make amends. No matter what he does, even if you take him back, he knows that things will never be the same. So the silent treatment that he's giving you is now him having self-reflected and pretty much beating himself up. This is the divine masculine upright. So this is him seeing how he should have been. This is him seeing that you were the kind of person that deserved this kind of man. And he just couldn't be that, so he's withdrawn. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Whoa, 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 okay. Thank you. I almost missed that one. So this is, remember I was telling you, you guys have met in multiple lifetimes. And this is a past life connection here. But it's a repeated pattern because his soul is not evolving. Yeah, because the soulmates card comes out right after this in reverse. He's just not growing. Because this is supposed to be deep love and unity that you guys have. And what I'm hearing is in every life it starts out that way. But he gets to a point where he gets comfortable with your love and refuses to grow at some point. And he does things to bring karma on himself and regresses, and you keep going through that with him because you love him so much, because your soul is always drawn to him. So kind of make a mental spiritual note that if you meet in the next life, not to draw you to him until he's cleared his karma and he's actually living in his dharma, his life purpose. So that's what I want to tell the guys and the girls in the room, okay? Is take your time to get to know people in a way, not so much as to how they will show up for you, right? But how are they showing up for themselves? Are they taking good care of themselves? Do they have a vision and a plan for their life? Have they set themselves up in a way where they are just comfortable with who they are? Do they have good family connections? And not so much, oh, I love my mama, or I love my folk, right? But how do they speak about their past, okay? They can say all day, I love my folk, but if they still speak about their trauma or things that have happened to them in ways that, they just bring it up a lot, or they talk about it in ways that's like, that make you think, but they don't talk about how they healed any of that. Okay. So, yeah, just really make sure that the people that you're bringing into your life, they have a level of understanding of self-love. They've done some healing work. They're trying, they're growing, they're self-actualizing. That is a good way to, get to know what's going on. Daphne, you say you realized that after dealing with him. Okay. All right. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like, he's just, let me see. Let me ask the cards, will you hear from him soon? I don't know, Blessings. The way you be on that man neck, you might have. You might have definitely taken him out of here. So the cards are saying you might hear from him in December? Is he going to disappear for that long? Give me a backup to this. Give me a backup to this. Yeah, it's saying in the winter. Well, old bro man need to get it together. You got in the winter and in December here. So it's most likely, I'm not saying it's 100% because he might have another revelation, but it's most likely you won't hear from him till around the holidays. Was the holidays very special for you guys, Daphne? Was that something that, like, was just a good, cozy time for you guys? Hit that like and subscribe and share the live. But yeah, he may get to reflecting and don't want to be alone at Christmas time, and then you look up and he done popped up with a teddy bear for the baby. Like Santa Claus. That's what absentee fathers do. They show up around like acting like Santa Claus whenever they feel like it. Okay. Yeah, that's true, Carlos. I believe that. You just give good gifts. Well, hey, that's a wonderful time to be around you, ain't it? Especially with him going through the bad luck he going through, he probably gonna be hoping for some of them good gifts. Who's next, CD? Yeah, Blessings, you actually did that. You did that for real. Yeah, you did that for real. Yeah, he'll be disappointed. Who's next, CD? Yeah, Waiting to Exhale movie. I think Key was next, C Love. Key, were you next? I think Key was next. Okay, let me clear the energy, Key. No, but Blessings, when I say you did that, what I mean is when you unalive that man in another life, you actually did that. Because if you can do this in this life, you definitely did that in that life. That man don't stand a chance with you. He better act right. Okay? Because Daphne don't, because Blessings don't play no games. Daphne, that's your reader, love. All right. Key? Okay, you want to know if this person. So are you're female? You go by she, her, or are you gay? Because I can't tell by the name. It could be Keyshawn or it could be Keisha. You know what I mean? Um, and you don't have a picture there, which I couldn't see anyway. You're welcome, Daphne. You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live, okay? He's 6'2", but he's told people he's scared of me and tells everyone now. Blessings. I think we all scared of you. Okay, so you're female. Thank you, Daphne. I appreciate you, love. Appreciate you. Yeah. Wasn't Key next, CD? I thought Key was next. Okay. Key, I appreciate you letting me know the horoscopes or the zodiac signs, but I don't typically go by those. I just read the energy, okay? All right. Go ahead and take a couple deep breaths with me, okay, Key? A lot of scattered energy here. Have you been like really worried about this? Oh. I'm sorry, CD. I'm sorry, C-Love. My bad. I just remember talking to Key. So, Key, we're just going to finish your reading. I'm sorry, C-Love. My bad. My bad. And my bad, CD, for that. I told y'all I got minnow and keto brain. I ain't had a decent bite of sugar in almost 2 weeks. I'm sorry, C-Love. Thank you for understanding. Okay, so this reading ain't starting out right, Miss Key. Are you in no contact with this person? Let me clear and precise. Are you in no contact with him? Blessings, you say you're sleepless brain. Somewhat. Y'all have kids, broke up a few weeks back. This is not your first time breaking up, though, is it? Yeah. This is not your first time breaking up, is it? No. He's not your husband. If you do marry him, it'll be terrible, because you guys have a shaky foundation. You're repeating toxic patterns and cycles. There's a lot of resentment, past resentment between the two of you. and memories of you guys plague him. He wants separation. He plans on ghosting for a while, and the bond, whatever bond you guys had, is no longer there. He's just tired. He's tired of repeating the same cycle. He's coming to a place of resolution. He's resolved for this to end. He doesn't hate you. And he doesn't want any more children. It's not, he doesn't hate you, he's just tired. I'll pull a couple of more cards here, but if you do marry him, it won't be a love thing. It'll be out of just having, I don't know. It just won't be love, I know that. Everybody got their reasons for doing things, okay? Yeah, this is Cupid's arrow in reverse. So no. That's not your husband, ma'am. Sorry. I'm really, really sorry. You know, I hate delivering this kind of news. And you don't have to believe it. You don't have to take it. But that's what your cards are saying. And that's what your spirit team is giving. Okay? Hey, Elena. How are you? Okay, Key. That's your reading, love. All right, see, love, are you ready? I'm resetting the cards now. CD, when you gotta leave? It's nice to have you here. I'm glad you're well, Elena. All right. CD, when you gotta leave, baby? You guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in, okay? I told you guys I'm on this protein heavy keto plan, right? I've been on it since tomorrow will be 2 weeks. You released him from your energy a few months back? Okay. Well, that makes sense because he really doesn't want to come back. So I've lost 13 pounds in 13 days. I also do work out, so. All right, you guys. We are going to tap in for C Love now. C, take a couple deep breaths for me. We're clearing the energy now. So I can connect to your energy signature. Do you go by he, him, she, her, them, they? Her, okay. Doggone fruit flies get on my nerves. Do you live near a river, or like were you raised like by a river, or you have a boat or something like that? Why am I seeing like river, or like river rafting, or water going over rocks or something like that? See, love. Hey, Nalana. You guys hit that like and subscribe, okay? And share the live. What's your question, see, love? I may have missed that. I forgot to even ask for your question, love. Oh my goodness. Not that you know of. Okay, what's your question? What question did you have? $111. I just seen $111. Love life. Okay. So when it comes to your love life, have you just been kind of going with the flow, just kind of chilling and kind of seeing what happens? You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live. And you can bless the reader, right? Even if you haven't gotten a reading, you can still 222 111 and 222. You can still drop a super chat to bless the reader if you're... Okay, so you haven't been going with the flow. Why am I seeing this river? That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you're not really tied to an outcome. You're not really like actively out there like, oh, I need a man right now. I need a relationship right now. Hey, power to the people. You guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in. So yeah, that's why I'm seeing this river, because you're just chilling. You're just going with the flow, like flowing through life. And yeah, okay. That's what I was getting. Just breezy, you know, sitting by the river, watching the water go by, just chilling. More like kind of like Powerhouse, you say you live on water? I am taking more readings for a super chat of $9.99 or more, Elena. I hope your energy ain't interfering with this reading, but no, it's not, because I was seeing that before I saw your name. Okay. Girl, you really ain't looking for nobody. These cards ain't coming out for nothing. When I say you chilling, you are chilling. You ain't worried about... It's a lot of y'all live by the water. You ain't worried about a thing. Mister gonna have a lot to deal with when he finally find you. Or your girl. I don't know which way you go, but they gonna have a lot to deal with, because you ain't stressing about nothing. Oh shoot. Baby, you scared me. Come on in, boo. You really ain't stressing about nothing. Nothing and no one. I love that for you. You come bearing gifts? Mm-hmm. Did you have a good time? Where you going? You know I ain't get my sugar? The camera is that away. You ain't disrupting nothing, because I'm trying to get some cars to jump. I can't get any... Hey, Ariana. Come on. I can't get any cars to jump for Sea Love. You're going to have to take that cake, because I'll eat it, and you know I'm on my diet. Okay. Yeah, take some of that with you. It's okay. It's okay. No, I'll be good. I've been doing great. I ain't gonna ruin it. I lost 13 pounds. Thank you so much.
No problem.
You sleep good, okay? Are you gonna go to the gym?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Keep that body tight for me, baby. I'll see you later. See, love, I'm sorry about that. I'm supposed to be doing your reading and I'm on live being fast. My bad, baby. My bad. It ain't nothing personal, trust me. No, you got to get your kisses when you can. Oh, see? This is what I was just saying. This is the only kind of somebody who can handle you, a divine masculine. Also, the twin flame is coming out right after that. That's the only somebody who can handle you, see, love. Some regular dude who's just doing whatever they do can't handle you. Because you have come to a place where you know who you are and you just strolling along through life, enjoying yourself. Daphne, you laughing at me. This man done brought cake in this house, y'all. You say, yes, ma'am. I brought cake. When I say this, when I say C-Love don't play, C-Love don't play. C-Love on here asking about a reading about her love life. And she like, eh. And the cards are like, eh. I love this. I love this so much. Stress-free is the way to be. Yeah, because a relationship doesn't define your happiness. So you like, whatever, yo. Is there someone coming in, or are we just going to be in this state until we decide we want a lover? At least let's get these cards over here. Because shoot, power to the people. Didn't I just tell y'all I done lost 13 pounds with not eating carbs or sugar? And he come in this house with cake. I love that man, but I ain't gonna say but. I love that man. And I love how he look out for me. I think he trying to keep this booty from going away. Oh. You never got what info, Erica? You mean about the diet? I sent it the next day after I told y'all about it. I sent that, and I sent the eating plan and the menu. The eating plan and the grocery list, along with, I think I might have sent the strength training workout too. Yes, cake is good. See, love, girl. Goodness gracious. Yeah, you just ain't ready. You just ain't ready. So the cards ain't giving me nothing. You just happy as is. And you know that whoever comes, they gonna have to do right. They gonna have to be a reflection of you. They gonna have to be somebody that ain't needy, that share the same feelings you do about things. Okay? They've done some self-reflection. They've come to understand who they are and what they want. But at this time, you could care less. So the universe ain't worried about telling you much. Yeah, because your perception of you is very, very clear. Very clear. There's a lot of people watching you. There's a lot of people who are intrigued by you, but they're not going to approach you because they know they're not C-Love material. Okay? because they know they're going to have to ascend to be with you. Okay. Okay, I'll send it again, Erica. Yeah, they know they're going to have to ascend to be with you. They're going to have to be someone who wants to learn, someone who wants to expand in life, and is actually doing that. They're not just talking about it. Okay. Yeah, so you keep yourself under wraps. You just behind the mask, but it's not a mask of faking. It's just not you not just giving away feelings just to be given away just because somebody wants them. Hey Anna, welcome back. You feel me? So you get to decide when you're ready. You've ascended to that place to where whenever you're ready, when you want somebody, you can call them in and they're going to be the right person. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I don't get impressed easily. They'll tell you that. But I love this for you. And I love it for your partner as well. You're very welcome, Sea Love. Very welcome. Very welcome. Is there someone else on the list? You guys hit that like and subscribe. We are at the place in the live where if you want a reading, you can leave a super chat of $9.99 or more if you have had a reading before. Or if you have not had a reading before, because the free list is closed. Okay. Sea Love was the last person to get a free reading. So the free list is closed. Anyone else want a reading? You'll definitely have to leave a super chat of $9.99 or more. I will give you a couple of minutes to do that. But if you haven't gotten a reading and you don't want a reading, but you just want to bless the reader, I will be happy to take that blessing. Okay, this is the last day of the month. We can close out strong with blessing the reader, right? This is the month of renewal. This is the month of regeneration. This is the month of things falling away. So if you want to sow into the channel, sow into the reader, this will be a perfect time to do that. All right? A much perfect time to do that. Okay. We are going into September tomorrow. I guess we will go ahead and start, what do you call it? Yeah, if you enjoyed your readings, definitely go to the community tab and post those. Also, you guys, they are allowing you to boost even these lives after they've uploaded, possibly the next day. You can boost them by pressing the, hey, Poop Divine, welcome back. You can bless the hype button, HYPE, and it'll allow you a certain amount of points. And you can press on that to boost the videos, okay? Also, I do offer personal readings. That link is in the description box below. And if you don't want to leave a super chat or super sticker, you don't want to give through Google, you can buy me a coffee, as Blessings has posted. And you can find that link in the description box as well. All the ways to support the channel, the links are in the description box. On first and third Fridays, we have our members VIP nights. That the membership is only $2.99 a month. So we do a special, like, very interesting night on first and third Fridays. It's open to everyone, but members get priority, and they do get a one-card pull. We also do pick a card and all kinds of things. Also, Blessings just posted my Cash App there. If you don't want to give to Google, through Google again, or you don't want to click off the page to, do the Buy Me a Coffee, you can also leave a Cash App. So let's get to story time. We were going to talk about what happened with the devil's lettuce, right? The ganja. The funny flower. I just made that up. Okay, who's ready for that story? Fire up the emojis. Fire up the comments. Give me fire, fire, fire. Give me heart hands. Give me your favorite emoji. Put that in the comments. Let's fire the comments up, okay? Who's ready for story time? Story time? Story time. Do, 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 do. Fire. Fire it up. Let me See if I can find a way to speed up these comments. Hey, Georod. Thank you for the emojis. Thank you guys for the emojis. Okay. You guys fire up the comments. Let's see what we got. Coop Divine, Erica. Who else has got heart hands? Who else has fire? Let's get to story time. Cameron gave me a unicorn. Love it. Love it. Okay. All right. So somewhere along the line of 2010, I want to say it was. Thank you, Coop Divine. Thank you, Daphne. Thank you. Yeah, it was somewhere around 2010 or 11. Yeah, the book that I have out that's on Amazon right now. I started writing that book many years ago. I think somewhere around maybe 2005, 2006, but I didn't publish it in 2012, right? So around 2011, I was finishing the book and preparing it for publishing, and I had hit some writer's block, right? And so I called all my friends who were writers, who were poets, who were artists, and I was like, what do you guys do when you get blocked? Because I had never been blocked before. And it was stressing me out, which was blocking me even more, because I really want to get this book out. You know, there's so much, it has so much richness to it. And it was flowing so well. And all of a sudden I woke up one day and the daggone thing, like nothing was coming. And I'm like, what is this? You know? And I think I was only maybe about 3 years, because I could see the end, right? But I couldn't see this gap between this chapter right here and the end. It was probably like maybe 2 or 3 chapters in between there. And I'm like, where does this go? Okay. Hey, Joshua. Brittany, thank you for, yeah, story times are the best. Okay. You say you started reading your book a few days ago. You forgot to tell me. It's so good so far. I'm telling y'all, if I do Pop's collar and Toot's horn, it is an actual good book. Okay. It's not my best, because I done wrote some bangers. I told you I used to be a ghostwriter too. So all the books you see that be bestsellers, they wasn't written by the author. They were written by writers. There's a difference, okay? NDAs can't disclose, so don't ask me who it was, okay? Who they were. All right, but anyway, so I'm like, what y'all do? So everybody, not everybody, but thank you, Brittany, for the spirit hands. Probably about 8 out of 10, everybody was telling me that they do when they get blocked, right? I'm like, I ain't never in my life started putting them kind of substances in my body, and I ain't finna start now, because I'm too cute for that. I told you I'm very vain, okay? Very vain. When it comes to my looks, there's certain things I just ain't gonna do. And so probably about after like a week and a half of this, I was over it, right? And so there was this guy, so I'll be oblivious, right? I'm an Aquarius, so we suck at flirting, okay? We're very friendly people, and we're very outgoing. So a lot of times we get accused of flirting when we're not. But when we do want to flirt, it's very awkward, right? So it comes across real crazy. And the people are like, are you okay? So we hardly ever flirt, because we end up running to people that we really like away. Okay. So I didn't know that this guy was actually into me, because I just used to do dumb stuff around him. But it wasn't because him, it was because the guy that he used to hang with, I liked. So I would just be being dumb, trying to be cool, you know? And so my friend girl said that he goes riding every night after work, I guess, to chill out so he can, you know, partake. So I was like, okay, well, holler at him and tell him to holler at me. Okay. So he calls me up and I was like, hey, what you doing? You going riding tonight? You want some company? And he's like, yeah. So mind you, I'm oblivious because I had no idea this guy was into me. Well, from what I know, I hadn't not like ever been around this, but I know from what I knew, people who do that, they're like a co-ed, right? So you'll have them hanging out together, both like male and female, and it may not be anything from what I know, from what I thought I knew. Okay. So we're riding. Everything is cool, right? And so he has the little white one. It's about that long and, maybe about that round. It's not a big one. It's just, so he lights it up. We're riding and he passes it to me and I hit it one time. I choked. I got myself together and I hit it again. So I passed it back to him. And I'm just sitting there like, man, ain't nothing going on. Shoot. About 3 minutes later, I'm like this. About 10 minutes in, I felt like I was on a roller coaster as we're riding. We're going down slight hills. It's not even big hills. It's just like this. And I'm like, And all of a sudden, I get this voice that's coming out of my face, and it kind of sounds like a little boy, kind of like a little 12-year-old boy, right? And I hear myself talking to him, and I hear this voice, but I can't control it. And now I'm freaking out because, oh no, am I possessed? What did he put in it? Oh no, right? But then I started to calm down. I just started to just feel even, feel chill, feel good. I'm still giddy as heck, The little voice went away. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe that's just how I process. But I didn't take any more, right? And he tried to give me some more, but I was like, no, I'm good. Because one thing about me, I'm a control freak when it comes to this right here. I do not like to be out of it. I just don't, which is another reason why I never partake of stuff, right? Because I've seen people do things that they would never do in their real life, right? So you guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live, okay? So he puts his hand on my knee. I politely take his hand just like this with these two fingers, his wrist, and I lift it and I put it back over there. And I'm like, I know you high right now. And I am a little bit, but not that high. I never do things under the influence. So you're going to have to catch me when I'm sober and see if it's okay with me. Okay. So we left it at that, right? So I went home. I slept it off. The next morning, I was able to do a couple of more pages. I didn't get where I wanted to, but it's like, okay, I got a couple of more pages out of that. I'm going to go riding again. So I called him up. I was like, you going riding tonight? He was like, yeah. I was like, you want some company? He was like, I'll spin through there when I get off. I was like, okay, cool. Now it's winter time, y'all. So it gets dark at like 4:30 where I live. Okay, here in Alabama. It gets dark in the wintertime around 4:30 before 5 o'clock. So it was already dark when he was coming to get me, okay? So he comes the next night. Oh, let me back up a little bit. The first night he was saying something about you ain't had nothing till you had something from the Jamaicans or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I heard that, but whatever, because I don't plan to continue doing this. This is just me trying to get past my writer's block. So y'all fire up the emojis, fire up the comments if you're enjoying the story, okay? Because nothing's moving, so I don't know what's happening, okay? So give me something to let me know you're here and you're engaged, all right? Okay, thank you, Elena. So he comes through, he picks me up, we're out riding, and he pulls out a big old fat brown one. It was about this long. It was about this fat, maybe a little bigger. And it was brown. So I guess they called that a bee lunt. Bee lunt. I can't say the word. BLUNT. Okay. So I guess that's what they call it. I was like, oh, okay, he done brought out the big one. Cool beans. I'm just gonna take one draw. Okay. So we're cool. Everything's cool. We just rolling, and he turns on the music. Everything's good. He lights it up because he always wait till he get like in a place where he can just cruise. You know, he's not like navigating traffic. So we get to the little cruising spot, and he lights it up. He takes his little couple, and then oh, you're a sweetheart too, love. And then he passes it to me, and you know I didn't choke that time. I was like, okay, cool. And I took one more and I handed it back to him. It didn't hit me right away. Like the other little one, I was like, oh, well, I seem like I can handle this one better. All right. 20 minutes go by, I ain't feeling nothing. 30 minutes go by, I was like, I think I'm thirsty. I said, can we stop by the store and get something to drink? He was like, sure. I was like, oh. And I couldn't get the K out. I said, oh, and I couldn't get the K out. And I'm like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is what I'm thinking. I can't speak. I can't say it. But I hear my thoughts. But nothing's coming out of this, right? And I'm just sitting there. He think I'm just quiet. I'm just sitting there in the seat like this. Eyes bucked, just sitting still, hands on lap. We get to the store and he's like, what do you want to drink? I'm thinking I'm telling the man grape juice. But I ain't telling the man nothing because nothing is coming out of my mouth. He's like, what do you want? What do you want to drink? What do you want to drink? You guys hit that like and subscribe, okay? And in my mind, I'm saying grape juice, dude. Like, can't you hear me? This is what I'm like, grape juice. But I ain't doing nothing. I'm just sitting like this. And so he takes, and he's like, can you hear me? Like, what's going on? So he's shaking me, and I can't do nothing but this right here. And I'm talking to him in my head. Stop pushing on me. Stop shaking me. You know you hear me like that. You know, I can't tell that he can't hear me. Because in my mind, I'm screaming. I'm saying what I'm saying. But this right here ain't working. This whole right here, it ain't moving up and down. Ain't nothing coming through it. Nothing. Okay? So he's like, oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. You all right? You all right? Just shaking me, shaking me. I ain't saying nothing. By this time, I just gave up. I'm like, he's so stupid. Now, can't he see I can't talk? Why does he keep asking me this? Quit shaking me. All these thoughts, like, I ain't saying nothing else. Because you are hearing that I can't, what? And I'm just fussing, just sitting there. Yeah, he was acting like he broke me, right? So he starts to panic. Oh no, what I'm gonna do? Oh, your son gonna kill me. Because my son at the time, I think he may have been like 16 or 17. My oldest son was living with their dad. My youngest one was living with me. And he was like, oh, your son, man, what your son gonna do to me? Oh no, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna just take you home. And I'm thinking to myself, home? Why would you take me home when you see I'm clearly catatonic, you dumb? I was so upset. But I can't do nothing but sit here. So he takes me home and he's like, okay, you at home, get out now. When I say I was PO'd beyond measure, I don't know when I've ever been so PO'd at a human being in my life Because clearly you can see that if I can't speak and I can't move, I can't get out and walk in the house. Like, what are you doing, right? So he's pushing on me. Come on, get up, come on. You can go in the house, He's like, oh no, what do I do? So he gets out, he walks around, and he starts pulling on my arm. Okay, come on. And I can't do anything, y'all. He's just got me like this, just pulling on me. Come on. And I can't speak to tell him. I'm cussing him out. I'm cussing him out in my mind. He's all kinds of dumb, like, just, y'all fire up the comments for me, okay? He's all kinds of dumb, like, are you dumb, dude? Like, what is happening here? So finally he reaches around inside the SUV to pick me up and pull me. And he stands me up, right, on the curb. And he says, okay, come on, let's go. And he lets me go, y'all. And I fall down to the ground in the cold. All I got is this little jacket on because I knew he would have the heat on in the car. And my foot fell into some ice cold water where the rain had been in the curb. It was just settled in that pocket between the curb and the street. A puddle of water about this big. One of my feet fell in it. When that cold hit me, I couldn't move, but I could speak again. Okay? And when I say this British accent comes out, British accent I had never heard, didn't even know I could do. Still can't do it to this day. I was so high I could do a British accent. And when I say that British woman was talking about him so bad, made him feel just like that. He was all kind of monkeys. He was all kind of circus freaks. He was the dumbest human being that it was ever a dumb human being. Like, oh my God, I just went in on him, right? Because now I'm down here on the ground. I can't move. I can't get myself up. And the only thing I can speak is a British accent. I was so upset. I have never talked so bad about a person before that or after that. Y'all fire up the comments now. Let me know. So, let me see something. So I'm down on the ground. I'm talking to him real bad. And who pulls up in the car but my son and sees me on the ground with this man standing over me? My son gets out the car, and I guess my neighbor, now my neighbor watching all of this, it's a man. He watching all of this and ain't saying nothing, ain't doing nothing until he sees my son. And he sees the look on my son's face. And he runs from his porch, and he stands between my son and this dude. And he's like, no, man, it ain't what it looked like. He trying to help her up. She fell. So my British accent was like, no, I did not. I did not fall. This idiot dropped me. However they say it. I can't do it. This idiot dropped me. So my son is like, dude, what you doing to my mama? She don't even sound like herself. So he's ready to fight, right? And dude is like backing up. He's like, I ain't do nothing, man. I promise. I ain't do nothing. So my son is like, Mom, what's wrong with you? I was like, I think I might need to go to the hospital. He was like, what happened? This nigga hit you? Oh, sorry. This dude hit you? I was like, no, he ain't hit me. See, what had happened was, so now I gotta tell my son I done did something that I told them not to do their whole life. I said, what had happened was, we was just riding, and he happened to have a blunt, right? Now I'm saying all this in a British accent. And, I just kind of took it just so I could see what it was like. Because, I've been having writer's block. And he's like, Mom, you did what? And he's like, you can't even take a Tylenol without it doing weird stuff to you. What do you mean you took a hit? I was like, yeah, but I've been having writer's block. So he was with his homeboy. He was like, man, he said, call 911, man. We got to get her to the hospital because she ain't all right. She ain't going to be all right. So the ambulance come. He's still trying to keep from He's like, you better not be done put something in my mama's, in that stuff. Because if I find out you done put something in it, I'm coming for you, right? And I'm like, no, don't be that way. It was my fault. I should have known better. I just had this writer's block, and I got to get this book out. My album release party is coming up, and I wanted to have it ready for that, and blah blah blah. So it was like, okay. So I guess by this time it was probably like over an hour had went by. And by the time they get me in the ambulance, I'm guessing I don't know if it kicked in higher or it started going down lower, but I started having convulsions, right? So I'm in the back in the ambulance, I'm having convulsions. They're like, oh, freaky deek, what's going on? They don't know what to do. So they put me on oxygen. They already had me hooked up to the IV. Now they're calling the hospital saying, well, we thought it was this, but it's clearly something else going on. ETA, blah, blah, blah. I'm laying back here. Okay. Convulsions stop. 3 minutes later, they're coming again. They stop. Coming again. Stop coming again. So by the time they get me in a room, they hook me up to everything. I'm still having convulsions, but they're coming less and less and less, right? So finally the ER doc comes in, and my son is with me. So he's asking my son questions, he don't know everything, but I still have my British accent, so I can speak clearly and let him know exactly what happened. And so he was like, oh, okay. And I said, are you going to call the police on me? Or however they talk. I said, and he was like, ma'am, if I called the police on everybody that came in here in your situation, everybody would be going to jail. Okay. And I was like, thank you so much. So I'm laying there, right? And I think I'm going to sleep. I was like, I'm really tired. I think I'm going to sleep. So I lay back. Y'all fire up the comments for me, okay? Okay, here we go. All right. So I lay back and I'm like, I'm just going to take me a nap, right? And so I start drifting off into darkness, thinking I'm going to sleep. But then I hear, I was like, man, somebody dying. Oh, that's me. So I woke up because I could hear the flat line, right? And I'm like, oh, where am I? I didn't know where I was at first. And so I asked my son, I was like, was that my machine? And then the nurse comes running in and she sees me sitting up and she was like, oh, we got an alert. We got an alert. Some on the machines that said that you coded. Like there was nothing, right? Daphne, have y'all ever seen anything like this? Have you ever seen anything like this? That a person is like in full code and they just wake up like that? Y'all, when I say that happened 6 times that night. 6 times. I could hear myself coding and I would come back to myself. They was tired of coming in and out of the room because they thought the machines was glitching. And after like the 5th time, they didn't even come because they was like, my son is in there. Let us know if anything happens, right? So I guess if I don't wake up from the code, he's supposed to go out there to the nurse's desk and let them know. But I literally was going flatline. And the SAT, what they call it, Daphne, the SAT would drop. The blood pressure would drop. Like everything. And I'm just laying there dying. And then I would hear, oh, I'm dead. And I would wake up. Right? Yeah, they thought the machine was glitching or something. I don't know. All I know is my angels was with me. They was not ready for me to go. I didn't want to go out like that anyway. Could you imagine? What would the death certificate say? Death by blunt? Not me. I'm too cute for that. Okay, no. Would never have that on a birth certificate. O2 saturation levels. All that stuff was dropping. And I'm flatlining. Okay, so after about the 6th time, I guess my angels was like, just stay up. So my son, he came and he set the back of my bed up, and he was like, just talk to me, Mom, until you even out. So we just started talking. Finally, the British accent starts and I start to get like level-headed again. And now I'm waiting on, because they had done all of the, oxygen saturation. They had done all of the blood and all of the stuff. So now we're just waiting to see what it was old buddy had put in the right? Doc comes back in. Real country guy, like accent super thick. He comes in and I was like, give me the verdict, Doc. What was in it? He was like, what do you mean? He was like, all that we found in your blood, ma'am, was THC. We didn't find nothing else but THC. And I was like, you mean to tell me I almost died just from THC? That's impossible. He was like, no, ma'am, it's not impossible. It's very rare, but it happens. And I was like, well, what does that mean? Because I don't get it. Like, he said, what does it mean, ma'am? Bottom line, you just can't smoke weed. I laughed in the hospital when he said it. Daphne, you said you knew that was coming. It's just the way he said it. He looked me in my eyes. Bottom line, ma'am, you just can't smoke weed. I laughed so freaking hard, y'all. I laugh. I still laugh about it every time I think about it. So, guess who ain't smoked since then? I took my tail home that day. I slept the next day. And after that, though, my writer's block had went away. And I never let myself get writer's block again. Apparently, Britt, apparently. So, yeah. We won't be doing no more writer's block. So, Brittany, when you're reading that book, when you get to those last 3 or 4 chapters, those came out of this story. Okay. But, yeah. It was something else. That was a time. You say you'll keep that in mind. And it's not anything trippy. It's just that how the story needed to come together. Okay, because I couldn't put this chapter with the end. I couldn't, like, I had to push through that and get to a place where it coalesced and came together to a proper ending, and I was like, no, something's missing. And I guess maybe sometimes that's why you go into writer's block, so you can see what's missing, right? But you don't know that's what it is. You just think you missing. You think you're the one who's missing. Okay. CD, you still here? We're going to go ahead and wrap up. Because I know you had to leave early. She may be gone already. Cameron got all the laughs. All right. So we only got 5 people in the room. We got Blessings, Cameron, Daphne, and Britt. And I think, is CD gone, y'all? Because I know she had to leave early. Okay. All right. So you experimented with a southern accent when you was learning English when you moved to the U.S. Yeah, it's oh, and Erica's here. Okay. Yeah, it does. Yeah, sometimes some of these southern accents, even though I was raised here, sometimes I can't even understand them, y'all. I'll be honest. It's just like they speak in Greek to me. But I can understand foreigners pretty well, unless they have very thick patois. If they speak patois and it's very thick, I don't be understanding none of it. That's another reason I couldn't live in New York. Cause I don't be knowing what child. I used to date this Jamaican. His patois was good, but his English was good. His patois, boy, I don't know what you're saying. You better come back on this side. His wasn't as thick though. But yeah. Thought you was from Baghdad, Tennessee. That's hilarious. Okay, guys. Well, we are going to go ahead and wrap up. If anyone wants to bless the reader before we get off, I will certainly take that. I would like to close the month out on a very good note. So if not, that's okay, because Daphne did give, and we had fun tonight. CD is probably gonna, you said no, Baghdad, Iraq. CD is probably gonna come along and listen to story time later and laugh. So I need to get me some food. Lord have mercy, I got cake staring me in the face, y'all. Ooh, I might just take one bite. I can take one bite of sweets. How do I know? I haven't tried. Okay. All right. Oh, thank you so much, Britt. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. Erica said, not the cake. Thank you for the kisses, Cameron. It is not. That's why I asked the doctor if he was going to call the cops on me. They have not legalized it here yet. Yeah. You said take a bite and put the rest in the trash. I might save it for Sai. I think Sai got off at 7, so I think I'll give it to her. I'm gonna text her and see if she wants to come over and get it. Cause strawberry cake in there. She loves strawberry cake. So, yeah, guys. So remember, you can book personal readings with me. Don't forget to go back and hype the videos. Leave comments on the videos, okay? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Blessings. You ready? Yes, did you kiss it? And I'm gonna hug CD whether she's here or not, because I'm sending her good vibes so she can get good rest. Ooh, that's a sweetie pie, okay? Yeah, I'm not going to. I can have a certain amount of carbs, like 20 to 25 grams, and I haven't had any today, so I might can get away with a bite if I want it. Usually I try to keep myself satiated with the things that are on the diet, so I really don't crave sweets that much or carbs like French fries and stuff. I've been keeping myself really satiated. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much for coming, and I had a wonderful time. I'll be back Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Central Time. Okay, it will be the month of September, so we are starting fresh and new, okay? And just really going into this month with inspiration, motivation, and purpose. That doesn't mean drive yourself into the wall. That just means be happy and feel good about the trajectory that you're on, and be grateful. Have lots of gratitude, okay? Because gratitude will always shift the narrative, okay? All right, then. So until next time, I am Jua, and you have been read. Have a good night, everyone. Okay? And in the words of CD, bye-bye. Larry, come back Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Central Time. We may be able to answer that question for you if you come on time. All right? Sending hearts to you, Daphne. You guys take good care of yourself. Night, night.